Welcome to the Employco HR Chat. I'm Rob Wilson. With me is Jason Eisenhut.
Hi, everyone.
So, Jason, something that's been in the media over the last couple of months is something called Bossware. So, as companies are looking to get more employees back in the office, they're concerned about how much your remote employees, how much are they actually working?
Productivity.
Right. Are you productive? Are you working? Are you not? And some people are super productive at home, or at the office, especially ones that are billing, because if you're seeing billable hours, but others aren't. So they're trying to move people, and there's a lot of banks that have said, all right, starting January 1st, you're back in the office 5 days a week. We're paying the real estate, for office rent. So, but the Bossware, so they're tracking your employees more. So you're seeing things like some companies are tracking the mouse movement on your actual computer or laptop from your house.
Right.
You're seeing a lot on the Zoom side where you have to have your Zoom camera on. In some cases, they have cameras on you regardless of Zoom. But the Zoom is you're seeing that more and more, especially with your multi-city companies. That's your best way to communicate, whether you're in the office or not. So Zoom isn't as tracking, but one of the best ones that we saw was a company in another state, in a southern state, that actually had their employees sit on like a wafer thin pillow that tied in your body weight
Scale.
It was more or less a scale, and had to be in front of your laptop with the camera. And it tracked if you weren't sitting on it with your exact body weight, it knew that you weren't at your desk working.
Wow. Because employees have figured out, on Amazon there's a ton of different options. You can do mouse movers either physically. I saw one person that tie a string to a fan. As the fan oscillates, it moves the mouse a little bit.
No way.
Yeah. And there's other programs you can buy to pop up like PowerPoint and launch apps and then close them. But yeah, so unfortunately, if a company is concerned about productivity, you could bring employees back to the office, or quiet vacationing where you're actually out in Florida or California somewhere and not working, or just kind of keeping your apps open. Some of this Bossware is one of the methods to make sure your employees aren't lying or being deceitful.
Right, and they're not doing it in the office, so you don't have to sit on that pillow in the office, only if you're working from home. But you're right. During COVID, you would see, you'd have a town hall meeting and you'd have someone in their car, or someone, not even driving their car. They're obviously going somewhere with their family, or someone sitting out at a basketball court. But we would see, I came in during COVID. I was in every day as a handful of people were. And you'd walk past someone's computer. We did a town hall every Friday at 3. And just kind of gave everyone a state of a state, and all the managers talked about what was going on in their departments. And you'd walk past someone's computer on a Monday morning at 9 or 10, and it still has the meeting notice from Friday at 3. So how hard are you working?
And one of the vendors, one of the bigger companies that creates this Bossware and sells it, they did a total meta-analysis of, if we analyze all of the data that we have of employees' productivity, the mouse clicks, and making sure people are working, not working, they came up with the conclusion that about 7% of employees were being deceitful, like either keeping apps or doing a mouse mover or some kind of third-party app that does it, but like 7%. So either that's a really big number, like, oh my God, 7% of our employees are being deceitful and they're really not working, or it's not as bad as we think it's at 7%. So either way, that was about the stat that they came up with. About 7% of employees aren't working when they truly are, to a significant degree.
And you can still come back to the office and not be productive.
Right.
I mean, there's plenty of times where, you
put on YouTube.
You're watching a baseball game or a football game, whatever. Probably not a football game, but baseball games you'd see all the time, or anything else. Right. Or talking in the break room or whatever. So, an unproductive employee probably is going to be unproductive wherever they're at.
Yeah, good point.
So, but the latest on Bossware. So stay tuned as people continue to come back to their office.
Yeah, let us know if you have any questions about policies or procedures. We're here to help. HR@employco.com.
Right. Reach out anytime with any questions. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks.